disinfect.
Hello, welcome to Snowboard Review TV, supported by Peak Leaders Instructor Training Courses. Today we're up at Kitzbühel on the Kitzsteinhorn, and actually just to the right of us is the biggest kicker in the park. Literally, I could touch it here. So if you hear someone going over the top, then don't brace yourself, we're all right. So I'm here today with the guys from Silbearg Snowboards from Germany. These guys have developed a new technology that uses laminates so the fiberglass laminates in a very special orientation, and essentially what that does is it means that when you apply pressure through a carve, the edges dig in, so they kind of turn down about 1 millimeter, but then when you bend the board the other way, so if you're in a board slide and you've got the rail force going from between your feet, then the edges lift up, so you've kind of almost got a jib board. So you've got a board that carves like a knife, like you guys were saying, yeah. And then you've got a board that's a perfect jib board as well. Now, I've heard about this technology before. They use it in things like propellers and on the wings on F1 cars as well for the downforce. But I never thought that it would be possible to use it in snowboard technology. And today, went out testing on the Kitzsteinhorn in really good conditions, and I've been absolutely amazed by it. I've been riding 152, which isn't the usual board size I ride, and it's felt as steady as riding something like a 157 to 159, which is my all mountain board. So I got these guys along so I could try the boards, and also so they could talk you through the technology and talk you through the boards that they're going to be launching next season. Is that right? Yeah, next season. So these boards are going to be hitting the market in 2011, 2012. Yeah. Can you tell us a bit about the board line that you've got coming up? How many boards have you got? What's the technology going into the boards? And do you have a jib board, a freestyle board, an all mountain board?
Yeah, okay. We have several types of boards. First of all, we developed 3 kinds of our ALD technology. Yeah. It's ALD, ALD Pro and ALD Pro Carbon. ALD is with a less edge effect, so if you want to get in touch with our boards, this is the right one for the first runs. And then you have ALD Pro. It's a completely glass fiber board, like this one we used today. It's our Superpipe. Okay. And on the top level is ALD Pro Carbon, and this is completely with carbon fibers. So it's for our slope board, and for getting really good edge effect is about up to 3 millimeters if you make a board slide. Okay. And in the shapes we have a jib board. This here our Superpipe, for example.
So this is your jib board, and this is a twin shape.
Yeah, it's all. We have only twin shapes in the next seasons.
Okay, so they're all twin shapes.
All twin, because we want a board that you can use in the park and also on the slope. So it's a board for everything. The jib board is constructed a little bit more for the park, yeah, and not so much for the slopes. And our slope board is also constructed for the park, and about much use, the best use on the slopes.
Okay, so this technology, it's taken you a long time to develop it. How long did it take you to develop it? And you know, what was the process? I mean, you guys have released the brand this year, yeah, and so next year is going to be your first year. But from what you were telling me, it's taken you a lot longer than that on the road to becoming Silbearg, the snowboard brand.
Okay, well, we started in 2007 to develop this kind of technology. It was by the way of Joerg's PhD. Yeah. And we became more and more people, and it got a bigger and bigger team. And so, well, next season we are going to be on the market, so it's crazy. It's
a very exciting time for you guys. Yeah. Now you've won a couple of awards with your technology. It's it's interesting a lot of people, let's put it that way. But you won the prestigious ISPO Brand New Award for the technology that you've introduced into your boards. And from what you were telling me was, they weren't just impressed with the technology, they took the boards out and they gave them a ride around and they were like, you guys have got to have it. They were really convinced by it, weren't they?
Yeah, this was the way we won the Brand New Award. We only had a white sample for the award. we had been at GSD, our producer, on, it was Friday I think. We get the board out of the press and then we get into the car, drove through, get to Munich, and then they hear our demonstration board.
Wow.
And they take the board and in the jury session they sit together and had several boards I think, and some skis. And they couldn't find a decision in the jury meeting because they see the edge is moving, but they can't now imagine how it will works on the slopes. So they said, okay, we make a cut. The decision will not be made today, and we go riding. And after the guy who rides the board, the test rider, he called them and said, hey, the board is amazing. Silbearg won the award.
That's fantastic. So the actual technology is the laminate that you use, so the glass fibre and the way that you align it. Now you were telling me this is quite an expensive process. You get this done in a special composites factory where it's made by hand, is that right?
Yes, we are made it by hand at the moment as a company.
We do it on our own.
Really?
We cut out the parts and put them together to a boom. And then the booms are brought to the manufacturer and he's pressing the parts.
So when you say that this is a brand made by snowboarders, you're not lying. This is actually made by the guys who build the brand. So that's fantastic. So can you just talk us through a bit about the technology? What we'll do on this is we'll have a little video. If you just watch down there, there'll be a little video of us flexing the board so that you can see how the ALD technology, which is the kind of defining characteristic of the boards. This is what makes them different to every other board out there on the market. So what happens is, if you want to show us what happens.
Well, the ALD technology, as you said before, is a new way of arranging the glass and carbon fibers. So there's no material substitution inside. They're all the same materials like in a common snowboard. Okay,
so there's no magic carbon fiber in there, or unicorn dust or something, anything like that.
And the new way of arranging the glass and carbon fibers forces the edge to go down if you do a carving turn.
Like this one.
Like this one. The stick is only lying on the edges.
On the edges, exactly, and
it becomes.
So what you'll see here on the video when you look down there is there's a gap here, and it's probably maybe about 1 millimetre to 2 mils. Where the edge is in contact here, but the centre of the board isn't. So this is the board pushing the edge down into the snow. Now, if you bend it the other way, so if you're doing a board slide,
the effect is exactly the other way around.
So it's the complete opposite.
So the stick is only in touch with the board in the centre.
That's right. Yeah, that's fantastic. And actually, to kind of legitimise the technology, I had a go today on a couple of kink boxes, and I haven't ridden kink boxes on board slides, I don't think ever, and it just gave me so much confidence that first go kink board slide and bang in. Did my first kink board slide and it was sweet. So really impressed with the technology. How are our viewers going to get hold of these boards? Are they going to be readily available in lots of shops next season, or are we going to see limited availability?
Yeah, we will have perhaps a limited availability at the moment. And we are looking for lots of stores in Germany, Austria and Swiss. So if some dealers see this video, they can call us and we can list them for the next season.
Fantastic. And how about availability in the United States as well? Because we've got a lot of guys who watch this who come from the US.
We are searching some distribution company for the United States at the moment. If anyone wants to distribute our boards in USA, please feel free to contact us.
That's it. Get on the phone.
Get on the phone or write an email.
And you've got a website?
Yeah, we've got a website.
And the website URL is
www.silbearg,
and that is
SILBERG.
There you go.
.com.
There you go. There it is written actually.
Silbearg.
Silbearg. Okay guys, well thanks for coming down. Thanks for showing us the boards.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
It really is a great product. It's really different to anything I've ridden. I kind of coined it the new Magna Traction, and actually it's a fair bit smoother than Magna Traction as well. So congratulations guys, great product, and definitely look forward to riding more Silbearg snowboards in the future.
Yeah,
nice one. Cheers.
Thanks a lot, Rich.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Nice one guys.
Yeah, thanks Rich.